Hey guys, this is Vanessa from the Pudgy Rabbit, and today I'm going to show you how to do the Alpine Stitch. This is a raised stitch where we use double crochet and work in the front post to create this really nice texture. If you've never worked in the post before, you can check out my tutorial on how to do front post double crochet to get a hang of the basics. This is also a 4-row repeat, so once you learn all 4 rows, you'll just repeat them for however long you want your piece to be. I'll have all of this written out in the description below, so let's get started. So starting with our base chain, we're going to be chaining in multiples of 2 and then adding 1 at the end. So I'm going to chain 10 and then add 1. So there's my base chain, and now I'm going to insert my hook into the second chain from the hook. So counting back, that's the first chain, that's the second chain. I'm going to insert into the second chain, and I'm going to work 1 single crochet. And now I'm going to work 1 single crochet in each chain until I reach the end. And that's row 1. For row 2, we're going to chain 2, turn our work, and we're going to work 1 double crochet in each stitch until we reach the end of the row. And that's row 2. For row 3, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch until we reach the end. And that's row 3. Now for row 4, we're going to chain 2, turn our work, and we're going to start by working a front post double crochet around the first double crochet for row 2. So all the front post stitches for this row will be worked around the double crochets that we made in row 2, and we'll be skipping over row 3. So I'm going to start by yarning over, and this is the first double crochet from row 2. Our turning chains will not count as a stitch. So I'm going to insert my hook on one side of that double crochet, bring it around the back through to the other side, yarn over, pull up a loop, and I want to pull my loop and give it enough slack so that my stitch has the correct height. If it's down here, then your work is going to be kind of lopsided. So you want to make sure you make that loop a little bit on the looser side. And yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2. And there's my front post double crochet around the first double crochet from row 2. Now we're going to skip the next stitch, so I'm going to turn my work so you can see from the top. So this is the stitch that's right behind the double crochet. We're going to skip this stitch right here. So there's the stitch behind the double crochet. We're going to skip this stitch, and then in the next stitch after that we're going to work a regular double crochet. There's our double crochet. Now we're going to work another front post double crochet, but going back to row 2, we're going to skip the next double crochet and then work our next front post around this double crochet. So we're going to skip a double crochet and then work our front post around the next one. Now turning back to the top of our stitches, we're then going to skip this stitch and then work a double crochet in the next stitch. So skip and then regular double crochet in the next stitch. You can see that's the start of our alpine, and we'll just keep repeating from making a front post, skipping, making a front post double crochet, and then skipping a stitch, working a regular double crochet, and then we'll go back to work, we'll skip a double crochet from row 2 and then work another front post double crochet, and we'll repeat this set until we reach the end, the last stitch of our row. So again, now that I've made my regular double crochet, I'm going to make my front post. So I'm going to skip that next double crochet from row 2 and then work my front post around the double crochet after that. Now looking from the top, skip this stitch, work a double crochet, the stitch after that. Now we're working our front post double crochet, so we're going to skip the next double crochet. This is our front post, the last front post double crochet that we made. We're going to skip the next double crochet and then work a front post around the one next to it. Okay, in the top, skip, and then regular double crochet. Then our last front post for the row, I'm going to skip this double crochet and then work a front post around this one. And now I have one stitch left. When you reach the last stitch of your row, you just want to put a regular double crochet into that last stitch. Okay, and that's row 4. You can see where we did this pattern of skipping the double crochet and then working a front post, skip a double crochet and then working a front post. Now for row 5, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and then work 1 single crochet in each stitch across the row. And that's row 5. For row 6, we're going to chain 2, turn our work, and in the first stitch of the row, we're going to work 1 regular double crochet. And then for our front post stitches, we're going to be working around the double crochets from row 4, so we're going to be skipping over row 5. So instead of working our front post around the first front post double crochet of row 4, we're going to work around the regular double crochet from row 4. So essentially we're going to be working our front post in between the front post from row 4. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook one side of the double crochet from row 4, yarn over and pull through, and pull up that loop high enough so that our stitch has enough height to match our first double crochet. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn through and pull through the last 2, and there's our first front post double crochet. Then we're going to skip a stitch, Looking at the top, we're going to skip a stitch and then work one regular double crochet in the stitch after that. And then we're going to start a set where we're going to work a front post double crochet in the next double crochet from row 4, skipping that front post that is there. So we'll be skipping all the front post stitches from row 4 and only working in the regular double crochet spots. There, turning, skip this stitch, work one regular double crochet, and I'm going to repeat this set of working a front post double crochet, skipping one stitch, and then working a regular double crochet until I reach the last 2 stitches of the row, and then I'll work a double crochet in each one. Now I'm at my last 2 stitches for the row, because we're going to be skipping this one. I'm going to work 2 regular double crochets. And that's row 6. And now you've completed the 4 rows you need to create the Alpine stitch. To continue with your piece, you'll just have to go back and repeat rows 3 to 6 as many times as you like to create this texture. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful, and don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know what other tutorials you'd like to see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.